All right, hold on. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Give us 30 seconds, y'all. We gonna be back. Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to Against All Odds Sports Radio Show with Javon Based the Legacy.
Bruce B. Smooth Ballad.
Yeah, this Will from Brownstown TV.
Yeah. Happy New Year's, fellas.
Happy New Year,
Happy New
everybody.
Year. New Year, yeah.
Yeah. What did y'all end up doing for the holiday?
To spend time with
Um,
the family, to a movie, watch the Browns and watch the old state news.
Okay, what movie you saw?
I
What movie
saw
did you see?
what was that? Avatar. Avatar.
Avatar. Okay. So was it
Yeah.
worth the hype that everybody was talking about?
No, I wasn't worth the hype. No, Wicked was good. I saw that around Christmas, but Avatar wasn't worth the hype. No, I saw the IMAX. 25 bucks. No, I wasn't worth the hype.
Did you fall
wow.
asleep?
Nah, oh yeah, I did. Sometimes,
Hey,
and then I
you had
woke up.
you know what you had?
What?
You had the itis.
Yeah, I for
It would
sure.
get slow. It got slow, and then it took a
I
slow.
can't say
Took a
I don't want to say the original word, but
We know what the original word is, though. We know what
yeah,
it is.
yeah.
you know the
You know
avatar.
them,
Yeah.
those new
Yeah, you know
recliner seats. I didn't even
the
recline. I sat up and made sure I stay awake, and that still was a problem. But yeah, it's not as good as the
so
one and two were, in my opinion.
so you a fan. So you a fan of Avatar then?
Yeah, I was. This one I could have waited at home and see.
Oh, wow, man. So now you got me skeptical. I was thinking about going to see it, but I
Well,
don't
I
know,
mean, you
man.
know,
You
you
don't
got
even
to judge for yourself. But those 3D glasses, like
yeah.
they were hurting my ears, my head. They were too tight. That didn't help much. I like the normal. They were like, normal glasses that are like glasses. These were like pinching on your head.
No, they
What
give
they
you
got, like the
goggles, man. What's
VR?
going on?
Right, is they VR glasses, like the virtual reality?
Yeah, virtual reality. But these things, they were like real tight. It was squeezing my head, and it was like
That sound like
I thought
goggles,
that might
man.
keep me awake. Yeah, that no, man. Like normally they're comfortable. This time it was like pinching my head. I thought that might keep me awake too, but that just hurt.
Wow.
I was
All
like,
That's
right.
crazy.
damn.
So what's up, Will? Tell me what
Yeah,
happened with
but
you.
anyway, yeah.
Um, I was sick as a dog, man. So,
Oh,
How
hey,
you feeling
I ain't
now?
gonna lie. I'm feeling better, but like, I ain't gonna lie. Whatever it was took me for a little ride, like I was saying, in the pre thing we just talking about. But yeah, I don't know what it was, man. I think it was the flu. Like Javon was saying, it's going around. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's what it was. It was so crazy. I missed the Ohio State game because
Oh,
I was just sick. But before we even get into it, I gotta give a shout out to Bruce. Bruce was, hey, he tried to tell us, man. Nah, let's keep it real. He tried to
we
tell
gonna
unfortunately,
we
us.
gonna get on to we gonna get on it. We
yeah.
gonna
Okay,
get to that in a second. But real
okay,
quick, my weekend was the holiday wasn't bad. It was cool. Um, I'm alive, so it was good then. So thank God for being
that's right.
here, being on this
That's right.
platform, having fun with the people. You know what I'm saying that we interact and having fun on here, man. We could be in prison right now or dead, but we in a good
Yes,
situation.
Now you speak that in the
Could
black
be
man.
could be sleeping on the ground outside, man. But we in a situation.
True. True that. True
That's
that.
true. That's true. For sure.
So I just want to thank God for everything that I got for real. I'm not taking nothing for granted. When you sit down and sometimes you complain about your situation, you gotta look at somebody else's situation and say, nah, that's all right. Thank God, that I'm struggling, but I'm gonna get through this. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it could always be worse. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. It could be worse, like the Buckeyes. Let's talk about the Buckeyes.
Yeah,
Bruce
yeah.
did
Let's
tell
talk about
us.
it.
He did say, but the
He
thing
told us.
was, I kind of see Hartline wasn't there to help call the plays, and it seemed like Day was trying to do too much and didn't have enough. Uh, he kind of looks Stefanski, I could say.
Yeah.
What's your take
Like I said,
on that, Will?
bro. I ain't see
Undefeated.
it. I I seen little highlights, but like I ain't never like Ryan. I ain't never like Ryan Day play calling. So that would explain some stuff why they only score 14, I guess. But on top of that, I didn't know. Like I said, I didn't get a chance to really watch Miami
Mm-hmm.
um to see what they was about. After Bruce told us, I'm like, man, I should go check them out. But stuff got to happen, and I just didn't. But I heard they got two. Miami got two good defensive ends, and
Oh, yeah,
they
they had
probably
two
that's
beats. Two
they got
beats they
two
gave
beasts.
us. Yeah. They
Yeah.
said they're
So
pro prospects. Yep, they're first round. First round pro prospects.
wow.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well,
it was
hey.
looking like first round. Either they
I
looking
mean,
good or we just did bad. It's one of the two.
Julian Sayer is still a freshman, so I mean,
Yeah,
He
that's
I
his
he
expect
first
him to.
reminded me of McCord.
major
He
game.
reminded me of McCord. He can throw the rock, but he can't make no plays. He didn't run at all. Not
No, he
one bit.
didn't.
Really?
He
No, he
had
didn't.
third and
He had
two. He still was
hey,
throwing the ball.
he had a chance to run. I mean, everybody was
That's crazy.
gone, and he still threw the ball. He still threw the ball though, and he had a chance to run.
Yeah, he act like he was
What?
scared to run. Yep.
Maybe he just ain't athletic. I don't know. I don't know if he athletic like that. Really, I just thought about that.
Hey, that ran about. He made about 5 plays with his feet.
That'd
Yep,
be the difference in a lot of these games too. Like you got to just make that one play, extend the drive one time, and then
yep.
So
like
to
that'd be
me, it's the
important.
same thing you saw with McCord. He can throw the rock, but he can't make plays with his feet when you need to.
All right,
Yeah, we're gonna have to probably retool.
let me switch gears. Who is your
Yeah.
champion for the playoffs? Go ahead, Bruce.
Wow. I'm looking at Seattle,
No, I'm
but
talking
I'm
about
saying,
college.
college. Oh. I like Indiana versus who's Ole Miss playing? They're playing Miami, right?
Yep,
I like Indiana versus Miami.
that sounds good.
I like Indiana versus Miami, but Ole Miss I think has a much more powerful offense than Miami. But that Miami defense is shut down Old State. They might be able to shut down Ole Miss, but Ole Miss has offensive firepower, and I like that kid Chambliss. He's a mini what's the name Williams from Chicago. He got a lot of game. So I don't know. I'm leaning maybe Ole Miss might miss upset Miami, but I think Miami defense wins championships. So I'm gonna go with Miami.
All right, what you think,
So
Will?
I'll say Indiana versus Miami.
So you asking like who gonna win it all?
Yeah,
Oh, I'll
I
say
think
Indiana.
Indiana. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Indiana.
I
They
agree
got a
with.
strong defense, strong physical defense, Heisman winning quarterback. You know what I'm saying? They got talent spread around. So yeah, I'm
They
gonna go
put the
with Indiana,
Slim
bro.
Back in Alabama for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna
And
go
they
We
with
ain't
smacked
seen
us
Indiana.
there.
no like that in a long time.
I'm gonna go with Indiana too.
Right.
I think Indiana
Okay.
got the best team for real overall. I think they got the best
But that'd
team.
be crazy. Indiana winning. They had the worst up until Signetti showed up. They had one of the worst programs in the nation. That means even worse than Akron and Kent State.
Yeah, yeah, hey man. That's why like y'all was saying, that's why coaching matters, man.
It certainly does. The confidence
That's
in your
why
coach.
coaching matters.
Signetti, he had confidence swag all the way.
For sure. But I'm gonna switch gears one more time with y'all, man. It's
All
a
right.
Yeah.
subject that we don't like to talk about early, but we're gonna talk about the Cavs. The reason why Ohio State lost is because the Cavs won 2 straight.
Bruh, I text you when they beat the Spurs. Like what happened? Like what? They beat the Spurs?
Turned around and beat Denver.
Then they beat Denver. I'm like, man. But I mean, regular season kind of tricky and Mickey though, because like it's like I don't know if they're going through lows or other teams or if we coming alive. I don't know what's going on, but I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Cleveland fan all through and through. So
I
I
guess
love it.
that's the thing. Since they beat San Antonio and Denver and Phoenix, they said, well, we can take a break against Detroit. They don't matter.
Right.
They
Dang.
shouldn't
What's
do that
Detroit
though,
record right now?
because it do matter because
They're
you're gonna have
first
to
in
see
the
them in the
division,
playoffs.
I think.
You're gonna have to see them in the playoffs, so they do matter.
Yeah, they will matter. Yeah, they're first in the division.
Yeah.
Dang, they still rolling, huh?
Yep. Still rolling.
You got to give it to JB, man. Give it up to JB Biggerstaff, man.
Just be realistically though. We seen what he did with the Cavs when the Cavs was stinking. JB came, changed it. They were winning, but they never could get over the second round hump. So we'll see.
See what they do. Yeah, we'll see if he can get them over the hump.
Yeah,
If they can get them over the
Yeah, that
hump,
is.
then we know we made the wrong choice.
Yeah,
I
we're
agree.
gonna
That
see.
is. That's the knock on him all the time is, can he get him? Yeah, I agree. Same thing with like a Mark Jackson. He get his team, build the team up, get him right there, then let somebody else come in and finish the job. So I get you.
Yeah.
Get you.
So we still not convinced about the Cavs. We just gonna wait till after the what's the name? The All-Star break.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta wait. You gotta give it some time. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, that's when it seemed like the season really started anyway after the All Star game. So
Yeah, that's when they start to play.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's when the intensity pick up because they probably still
They
don't
don't
play.
they don't take it seriously after then.
right. So I mean, like I say, man, I don't know if they're gonna make some moves. I ain't been hearing no more rumors. Y'all been hearing some rumors about trades and stuff like that.
Not anymore, not lately, because we're in that tier, that what second tier,
Oh, the second April. Yeah, I forgot about that.
second April. Yeah, it makes it hard for us to do anything really, kind of stuff.
Yeah. We put ourselves in that predicament. So
But if they can take it to Wimbyama in San Antonio, they can play with anybody if they want.
That's why I keep saying it's like they just soft because it's like a
they
lot of
are
this stuff
soft.
be about a lot of this stuff. I know a lot of this stuff be about effort.
They do.
Like
Look at the Pacers. They was not as talented as us, but they gave the full effort to show that the Cavs they could be physical and bullying them out of there, just like New York did the year before.
man, I ain't gonna lie. I thought Indiana was gonna take it all last year. I don't what until what's name got hurt. I think if he didn't get hurt, man, I think they would have won it all.
Yeah, Halliburton made a big
Halliburton.
difference. I don't know if they're gonna win it all, but
I
I
thought
think
OKC was.
OKC was just too much of the beast last year.
Yeah, they had it on both sides of the ball though. Okay,
They took him to 7.
They did.
Didn't they take him to game 7? Or am I tripping?
Y'all thought they
Yeah, they
went.
did.
They did.
Yeah, they go. Yeah, they did go 7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And Halliburton went down. That's what I'm saying.
Oh
I
yeah,
They
he
went
mean,
did.
down.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
they did.
yeah. So I mean, yeah, just having that, having that.
Halliburton would have made a difference, like you said. I don't know if he would have beat him with Halliburton, though. But
Yeah, you never know. I mean, OKC,
yeah,
some,
we never
you know,
know.
And
yeah,
OKC was at home too, so that was a different animal too. We was
yeah,
gonna
but
win that one.
but
Win
that's
that one out.
but that's what but that's why Halliburton would have been important because you see what he did in the playoffs, bro. He can't. How many times he hit a big shot in Cleveland?
He was a
Man,
monster. He was a monster for sure.
He was
one of
pissing me off. I'm talking about.
he didn't do nothing but hit the big shot. The one game, I ain't gonna never forget
No,
that because I was like, he didn't.
he was
Then he big shot.
But you should have
yeah
known
he was
Halliburton. They should have known Halliburton was going to be the man. So you should have stopped him in the first place.
To be honest with you, we lost game. The game 2 was on us though, because we had it
he was.
won.
We had a
We had
one,
it
yeah, and
before.
then
All you had to do was just catch the ball, but y'all wanted to throw an interception.
yeah, they just weren't focused.
Yeah,
That they weren't
our
focused
game right there.
at all in that playoffs.
Yeah, last year was that year, Indiana. They was because they was just clutch. They was clutch the whole post. It seemed like they was just hot the whole postseason. That's something we don't
They
never
did,
get either for the Cavs.
yeah.
They was hot the whole time.
Yeah.
That was crazy. I never seen nothing like that. I don't think for real. Yeah.
But guess what, y'all? Let's move on from them. Let's get to the meat and potatoes. We're gonna talk about the Browns. Now the Browns did beat the Bengals, and Miles
They
Garrett did hit
did.
the record.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and then Shador did have not when he didn't have a good game, but he did have a good 2-minute drill at the end. They gave him the
You had
win.
in
So
clutch. You came clutch. Yep. You came
they gave him
Hmm.
clutch.
the cut.
Yeah.
So my
Yeah, he
question to
did.
you guys, and oh yeah, I forgot the most important story. Stefanski got fired, which I've been waiting for 3 years. But anyway,
Mhm.
do you think? Do you think Stefanski was a good coach? I'm not even trying to be funny because I keep hearing on ESPN, on all these sports shows, they keep saying he's a good coach. But don't good coaches got good records?
To me,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
good
they do.
coaches have good records. Yeah. You got at least to be
Uh,
So
500 to be considered a
I'm trying to find
decent
out
coach.
why he's a good coach then. Not a
Well,
good OC. They said
no, he wasn't a good coach. He didn't even have a 500 record. I mean, we talk about Mike Tomlin, 19 years of 500 and above, and you straight, never losing season. That bar is high. And then you're looking at two
that bar
winning
is
out of
high.
six. 2 out of 6, that doesn't even make the grade. And not only that, in your same division. And look at
Yeah.
yeah.
Harbaugh too. Harbaugh, winning coach in your same division. So we got 2 of the winningest coaches in our division. And then Zachary, whatever, he's on the hot seat. He ain't done
No,
nothing
he's got it.
since
He's not on hot seat. He still got his job.
he got a job. Well, he may
Yeah,
not have
he's
one
not.
next year, but
Cincinnati
no.
can afford to hire and fire people, so they just keep their stuff.
Even with Burrow taking him to the Super Bowl, he still has a losing record because
Right.
he's lost Burrow and sick. I mean, injured. So no, Stefanski, if he had this, even if he had another winning season, he would have been 3-5. I mean, he'd been a 3-4.
Right.
Wait, no, so he was 2-4. He would have been 3-3, so he'd been even then. So he just close to being okay coach.
Yeah.
We'll just say he mediocre, right?
Yeah, mediocre.
Yeah, he mediocre. I agree. I mean, it's kind of. I was teeter-tottering, like, should I say he just bad? But
No,
You
he's
his
not
can't
first,
say
his
bad.
he's bad.
first.
You can't say he's bad coach, but
He's not a
he's
bad
mediocre.
coach.
Well, I'm just saying, like, not bad, but like, I was thinking like pass or fail. But like, when he first got here, some of the stuff he was doing, it's like he stopped doing that. Like he used to make in game adjustments like on the fly. He used to do all that like stuff like that. Like he stopped doing that. I just don't understand. I don't really understand what
I
happened.
think
But
I got your answer. I think it was the coaches around him.
here you
We
go. This
we
coaches.
we agree
You
on
know,
that there was coaches around him
coaches,
because as soon as he
when
got
those
rid of
coaches,
Callahan and those coaches that was
just think
with him,
about it. Tomlin,
he
just
lost
listen,
2 seasons in a row.
listen real quick. So when Tomlin fires coaches, he still continue to win, right?
He still continues to win. He can fire. I mean, just look at this team he had this year. He had no running backs. He had no wide receivers except for Metcalf, and then he
Who
still won when
Tomlin?
Metcalf even went out. And then he had his best defensive player went out for a while, and he still managed to win 10 games.
See, and that's why I said it, like I was teetering. I was about to say I can't really call it, but then when you look at Tomlin, because here's the thing, we in the AFC North now. Until this year, the AFC North was probably the hardest division in football, or one of. You
True
know what I'm
that.
saying?
True that. True that.
So at the top of the division, you got first of all, everybody else got a quarterback but us.
Yep.
So, well, at least now, I mean, Tomlin had during his tenure, he had Ben Roethlisberger and all them. Even as late as what 2022, 2021.
Yep. Yep.
You got Lamar Jackson in Baltimore, and you got Joe Burrow. So that's why I was in my mind. I'm like, I don't know if I could say that he really bad, but then his records say, you know what I'm saying? So it's really kind of tricky. I think he is a decent coach though. I can't say he's good though. Well, your question was, is he a good coach, right?
Yeah, he's decent, but he ain't a good
Yeah.
coach. So let's look at this. So you get 2-time coach of the year, right? So if you
Right,
got coach of the year the first time, that means your team was bad and you improved. So how you get a
right.
second time if your team improved? I mean, your team went bad again, and now you got to improve. That's not winning
See,
coaches. Winning coaches have traditions of winning.
okay, but why did they go bad though? So of
Because
course when he came in,
he fired the coaches that was around him, and
He
they
fired
became
all his
bad.
coaches.
no, no,
They
no.
made him good.
I'm saying no. I'm saying the first time he won Coach of the Year,
Yeah,
then they got bad again.
got bad again.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what,
How did they get bad again?
because he let go of the special teams
He
coach,
get
and then
let go of his head coaches.
it was like, what was it, the running backs coach? Like he let go of certain coaches.
Callahan was gone. His running
He
back
did.
coach was gone.
Callahan was going
When
at the
did when?
second time.
All his whole coaching staff was gone 2 years ago. He fired everybody 2 years ago. The whole coaching staff.
Okay. Well,
And then
I thought that I thought he.
next year he wins 3. So after Flacco takes him to the playoff, they fired the whole coaching staff. Callahan, he's gone to
Right.
Tennessee. The next year they win 3, and then this year they won 5.
Right.
After you fire your
So
whole coaching,
I mean, yeah. I mean, your assistant coaches they make a difference though. I mean, but at the same time, you got to do better than 8 wins in two
you
years.
got to do better than 8 wins. You got to.
So, and
I
that's
mean,
another thing I was saying.
if he had 14 wins, you could consider it.
Right, and I was seeing somebody. I was watching the video, and somebody was saying how one of his biggest blunders is that he picked a lot of bad coaches too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like he picked a lot of, like he had to fire Joe Woods, which is the guy he picked. He fired Prefer, which is the guy he brought. The guys that he brought from Minnesota, he had to fire all of them.
I mean, he
He
should.
fired he fired Dorsey. Now I disagree that he had to fire Dorsey.
But
Like, he
he
fired
didn't fire
Dorsey on some
nobody
scapegoat
technically.
stuff.
He didn't fire
Huh?
nobody technically. He didn't fire nobody technically. But He
That's
helped.
what. But that's
Put it like this: they got it. Probably was his persuasiveness to get them fired.
okay. So you saying that because who? So who fired him then? How they get let go?
The GM or the owner fires them.
You sure?
Stefanski's a puppet. I'm gonna tell you the reason. So remember when Baker and OBJ got into it, and his number one
Yeah.
answer was, "Well, that's up to upstairs. That's up to the general manager. Why ain't it up to you?"
That's
I mean,
see, but that's another thing about
but
this
you're the coach.
regime that I. But look, that's another thing about this regime that I always hated. They do a lot of deflecting and finger pointing, so you can't really blame it or pinpoint and hold nobody
Who's
accountable.
responsible? Yeah, you're right.
Right. It's like
Whenever we don't know,
they really was trying to keep the fans. It's like trying to keep the fans out their business. Basically, they did a whole lot of
basically,
that,
basically,
and I hated that.
That's
Yeah,
we never knew
impossible.
what, but
Cleveland.
we never knew what Deep Protesta did.
we never we
So
and we still don't know.
we still don't know.
It,
Well, I'm gonna
that
tell you this.
that man.
I'm gonna tell you this. I just felt like Stefanski was always a puppet, man. Just from his press conferences, he don't know nothing. He only thing he knew was he was gonna be on the field.
Yeah, yeah,
You,
he knew
you
that for
do know
sure.
since they fired him, they won how many? 4
You said what
Who?
now?
Deep Podesta?
rounds. Since they fired Deep Protesta, we won 4 games.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we undefeated this
I
year,
mean,
though.
well, I guess you got a point there. He is undefeated this year. I mean, it's going. We it's this might be hopefully it's a good thing, but it's about to be a lot of uncertainty, man. Like I just
There's
because
a lot of uncertainty, sure.
because with a new head coach might come new position coaches, new coordinators, and I really don't want to let you know our defensive coach go. I
That's why
just
I
say
sent you that clip. But that's why I sent you that clip. And
you,
the
you see
player
how you
said
see
that,
how
like,
you see how I try to lead you into that. I try to lead you into it because I know you want to talk about it.
oh yeah,
I think he should become the head coach. They said they're going to give him a chance, but it sounds like they're not going to. He won't be. They're going to get somebody else, try to get a younger coach.
but it only makes sense for them to look in first because he got relationships already with Miles, Delpit, uh, Ward. You know what I'm saying? Like they already respect him. So you get somebody new up the street, you got to try to fit. You got to try to figure him out, figure his chemistry, his vibe, and all right, well, okay, he cool. But at least with Shorts in there, all he got to do is just run the operation because he already know what kind of defense he want to play, and he can kind of have like a little guy be his defensive coordinator. He ain't really got to be, you know what I'm saying? He give him the plays, let him go from there. Then
So did you?
get you a smart OC.
So did you listen to um, GM's press conference?
Who's press
Yeah, I
conference?
did. Andrew
What's
Berry.
the feel you get?
Yeah,
You think
Barry's.
Barry Ruff? You think they're gonna give Schwartz a real chance, or they're gonna like it's okay? He goes, and he might even go with Stefanski because Stefanski's up for 3 positions already.
Well, the
Um,
Browns they wouldn't let him go if they were smart.
well, it's hard to say, man. I think they should definitely give him a shot, but and this the thing. Somebody somewhere made this term up, and it be making me mad. And it's the term retread. Have y'all heard that before?
Yep,
No,
It's
I heard it before.
basically so what a retread is, Bruce, is like somebody again, they sensationalize this term. Okay, well, we don't want a retread coach. All a retread is a veteran coach that had a coaching job before.
that's all.
Now, Jim Schwartz will be a retread.
Yep.
Now, I would give him a shot. Mike Vrabel would have been a retread.
Yep.
Like, bro, like, why y'all making these crazy turns? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I guess this might be some social media stuff, but I'll be hearing media people say this. But now, if you give Jim Schwartz a job, let's say you give him the job, would you keep Tommy Reese as the OC?
No.
I
Why
might,
not?
but Javon said Reese is slated to go to college as a head coach.
He could also get a look as the Browns head coach too, though, on the low.
Possibility, but I don't
That's what I
know.
think.
I don't want him to be no coach. I'm gonna tell you
Why?
one reason why. Because
Okay.
I don't know if he was. I don't know if he was actually coaching for real. I don't know if he was actually calling them plays for real.
Good
Because
point. It might have been Stefanski. Good
Stefanski
point.
be just saying, "Yeah, I'm letting him call the plays." He giving him the playbook to call the plays. So I don't know if
Yeah.
he was actually
Well,
calling plays for real.
the truth is, he was calling Stefanski's plays, but
Is that?
right. But
I
that's
need
what I'm saying.
something from
That's
you. I need.
that's right. But that's what I'm
We,
getting
we
at.
know this. If the Browns are serious about changing the culture and winning, they'll put Schwartz in place. Like it's all set. The defensive players liking, the other players, offensive players respecting. You got respect right there. The defense was pretty disciplined. Some people trying to say, oh, because the celebrations, they don't like the celebrations. But we can see the defense is already ahead, light years ahead. And that means now you just got to get an offensive coordinator, somebody creative, and you're going to make your steps and leaps and bounds. But if you go out here and get another coach, then we know we really, like you said, it's going to be a lot of questions. We just pretty much going to be rebuilding maybe for 2 years, a year before we get into the dome. But next year, if you look at that schedule, Javon and I, we looked at it, it's going to be brutal. You'd be lucky to win five again.
I gotta say something real quick.
That's crazy.
So for me, reason I say keep somebody that you're familiar with, it won't be a rebuild, it'll be a renovation. So you know how they didn't tear down the Quick Loans Arena or whatever it's called now. They renovated
Yeah.
it. They didn't tear it down so it looks better. They kept it in the same spot. So that's why I feel like if they get Schwartz, they will just be renovating. They won't be tearing nothing down. They'll just be expanding what they currently got. And with him in there, and I said the dark horse will be Bill Callahan because they're familiar with him too. Not saying that he will be a coach, but it'll be
Right.
familiarity with those guys. So you don't have to start from scratch. It'll just be a renovation basically. Because you got some good players in your rookie class that you drafted that were good, and you got some good players on your defense that you can use next year. It's about rebuilding that line and getting those receivers. That's what it's truthfully all about next season.
It's just so many questions. See, that's the thing, though. It's just so many questions, man. Because we don't know what the. So if you bring in Callahan, we know his strengths. We know he's gonna be good with the offensive line. We know he was a good offensive coach. Period. Actually, you know what I'm saying. But now, is his will his scheme and his playbook? If he bring his playbook, is it outdated? So that's what I'm saying. They gonna have to,
But
man.
that's
They gonna
but
have to
that's,
probably find somebody young, man.
but that's the thing. That's why I say he's a dark horse. So that's like it's like a far fetched another universe type deal when I say dark horse.
Yeah,
Like a
yeah, I
one.
got you.
Yeah, I ain't saying that it makes sense, but it makes sense because he was there before.
I wouldn't be mad at it.
And like you said, maybe he can coach and hire a OC. You know what I'm saying? He don't have to call the plays. We just need a good coach.
So why is it that the college ranks can have older coaches as their coordinators, but the NFL doesn't like these older coaches as their coordinators?
Because the change of the game. They went away from running. Now it's all about throwing the ball. It's an arena football style league now. So
Yeah,
back
they
in the
So a lot of
days, it was all about
but a lot of these successful college programs have older coaches on their
and they
offense
get
and
and they
defense.
get fired and they getting removed too.
They trying to stay on the cutting edge of what's next offensively. They just trying to have like a state of the art offense. And some of them that's part of the reason why Stefanski, I feel like he was good at first. Because when he first came, let's not forget, when he first came, we used to score a lot of points though.
Oh, we
When he
scored a
It's
first
lot
when
of
he
because
first
points
got
up until the last two
but it's like you
years.
said, but it's like you
In the
said,
last two
Will,
years.
his outdated.
right, his scheme became outdated. That's why we got smashed
Yeah.
by Houston because they knew exactly what we was gonna do because D'Amico Ryan's he like, man, I seen this playbook. I know this playbook front to back because again,
It's
he played for
Kubiak.
the Texans.
If
Yeah,
you
he
got the
played for the
players,
Texans.
it don't matter whether
Right,
you know
Exactly.
the playbook, but
It's
we don't have the
Kubiak's
right,
playbook.
players to run the system. That's the problem.
right. But I'm saying he played for Gary Kubiak. So
Yeah.
he know Kevin Stefanski book front and back. Like it's just I mean, so that's what it is. They just trying to find somebody new and innovative. That's why they hire guys like Sean McVay and you know what I'm saying and uh, Kyle Shanahan. Kyle Shanahan is the one guy I'm sorry we let get out the building. But I blame that on Johnny. Once again, I blame that on Johnny. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
go
because
there, but I'm just
he
saying.
was ready for Johnny though. And like you said, I blame it on Johnny because he definitely was ready.
Well, they brought him
He was
in. I mean, he only gave him 1 year, but that's the ownership. That
no,
that
he
was
he
under that ownership.
he wasn't he wanted to leave anyway because he was getting hired by the 49ers.
No, I would leave too. I mean, the Browns were horrible then. So
But it was because of Johnny. If Johnny would have tried, Johnny could have been something if he would have just tried. He didn't even try.
he got here and he found out he could run things, and he did, and he have to be accountable. And that's the problem. We haven't had any accountable coaches other than Patton. I think is the last time we had a good accountable coach, head coach, and then Williams, assistant coach, accountable.
Williams.
And then before that, I mean, we just had guys. What's his name? That had the two seasons in a row. He was here to win, and then they changed that around and paid him to lose. So I mean, it's the culture. It's a losing culture. And until we get rid of this losing culture, we're going to experience the same thing again.
Yeah. And some people say the culture is built by the owner. So I don't
Yeah.
know. Ain't nothing you can do about the owner. You know what I'm saying? So we might be SOL right there with that.
We'll find out when this who he hires in the coaching what they do.
Let's be
Whether
honest
they're
though.
serious.
Let's be honest though. The owner did try to swing for the fences when he got Deshaun. He
He
did try
did.
to
He
win.
did.
He did. He did.
Same thing when
They
he
can't
brought in. They brought in.
can't be mad at him for the fact he tried. He thought he made a
He
decision to
brought in
take it.
some players. They brought in some players. Yeah.
Yeah. People try to demonize him because it didn't work, but it's like, bro, again, man. Let's look at what at the moment in time when they made that move. It was not a bad move, man.
Well, Deshaun was he was 8-1 up until uh, the season
5-1.
when we didn't have a line. He was 8-1. I'm
He was
not 8-1.
5-1.
I'm sorry. He was 8-3.
He was
He was
five and
eight and
one.
three.
That's nothing. People
No, he was
people
eight and
over
four. He was 8-4 because he
people
was
over
3-3. He was 3-3 the season he came back, and then he was 5-1 when he got hurt. So he was 8-4.
Yeah.
See, I'm talking about before he got here though. But I'm just saying, people do demonize. I'm not demonize. They overrate how like they act like he was bad. He was only bad last year, and that's because he was coming off a
He was
catastrophic
only
shoulder
bad
injury.
last year. Well, they didn't like him in the first place because of the women's situation. You know.
Right.
That's true. That's true. Which he got found. He was found not guilty on all charges though. But that's another story.
Yeah, that's another story. Total another story. But
Yeah.
that's part of the problem here in Cleveland. It's another story all the time.
It's all ain't it? It's always another. That's what I'm saying, man. It's just the people don't talk about how our fan base is kind of like really toxic too, though. You know what
For
I'm saying?
sure, for sure. And but another thing is that nobody talks about how not Deshaun, but how Johnny Football beat his girlfriend up.
Nobody.
Nobody.
And you know what's crazy about Johnny? Johnny really be making me mad because it's like he really be gaslighting. He really be gaslighting us as fans. Like, bro, you came in here, you didn't care about football at all.
I didn't want him though.
You did,
No, I didn't.
huh?
I
No,
never wanted.
Javon didn't like him at all. I liked him. I thought that might be bring some excitement because Cleveland football was boring.
I knew
There
he
was
was a
nothing exciting about Cleveland football.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I knew he was on some type of drugs. That's why I didn't want him. I already knew he was on something, and that's honest to God, for real. I knew he was on. I was like, when he come here, he gonna mess us up for 3 years, and I called it though. He messed us
Okay,
up for 3 years.
but have you been hearing him lately though?
No.
Yeah, he been dogging us.
He been good.
He trying to
He been.
he been trying to blame it on us, and it's him. That's the problem.
That's why I
It's
said
our fault.
he.
Our fault he beat up his girlfriend and he was drunk all the time.
But that's why I said he be gaslighting the fans of Cleveland. It's like, bro, why you mad at us, bro?
Right.
Like, you had the opportunity to be a quarter. You could have been an NFL quarterback. He still technically, if he was good, he should still be our quarterback now.
Well, he went to other teams and didn't do nothing there, so he can't blame us for that, could he?
He can't blame us for nothing.
He couldn't even make it in USFL.
If he stay off
Exactly.
the drugs, it'd be good.
You think he's still on them drugs, huh? He might still be on that stuff though, for real.
Yeah.
Who knows? Who knows? Do what he wants, but
He was partying.
you know,
with
I'm
Scott.
just saying. Yeah, but you know, Deshaun never really got a fair shake, and then he got injured, and everybody want to blame Deshaun. Even when Deshaun wasn't playing, they still blame Deshaun for the debacle.
Well, you know what that was.
Yeah, we know that was.
You already know what it was. We're not even gonna get into that. We're not even gonna pull that card out.
So now we're gonna see what we do now. Hopefully, it should get better. I think we can. Just even with a decent coach, we can win 7 games next year. It's gonna take something. That schedule's brutal. It's brutal.
Do y'all think that we far off though? Like I feel like we're not that far off. If we could just simply not again. We don't know what they're gonna do at quarterback, man. Maybe they keep Shador, maybe not. But I personally feel like they not that far off. If we could just get a lineman, I feel like we get a left tackle and we get a receiver.
I agree. If they keep Shador and they just focus on that line and receivers, and we need another back. We need a big back to help with Junkins, and you can use Sampson. You can't use him as a heavy back. We need another back. We need a 3-back combination if we're gonna run the ball. And receivers. I mean, we got Fanning, but we're gonna need another tight end too.
Well, I think Njoku might be gone. Maybe I don't know.
Njoku's like he's gone. We're gonna see a lot of players.
He'll be in Kansas City taking what's the name spot?
Kelsey.
Oh, Njoku?
Yeah, he'll be taking Swift's spot.
He's gonna go to a decent team, no doubt. He's going to a decent team.
I can't see him going to KC though. That'd be crazy.
Why?
I can see him going there.
Why wouldn't he go to KC? Why couldn't he go?
I ain't saying he can't, but I don't see them. I don't see them. So would he be an upgrade or what would he be for? So you saying assuming
from their backup tight ends they got. But notice the Chiefs like taking a lot of our players.
No, they do.
I don't say he's gonna be an upgrade. What I'm saying is he'll be a Band-Aid.
Okay.
I mean, if he goes someplace
long term, he's not like a Kyle Pitts.
He got talented players.
Like
every time they leave,
they still got potential if he go to another team and still be a dog or something. Because Kyle
Pitts,
he's not being used right.
Well, this is why I said that. If you look at Kelsey, he done lost like a couple steps.
Yeah, he did.
So he got the proverbial fridge on his back. He run like he got a fridge on his back now. So that's the same thing. But that's the same thing when Njoku. That's why I said I don't see why they would even get him. I don't understand why they would do that.
Thinking
They
Joker
probably
runs with the fridge on, like the fridge on. He just drops the ball too much to me.
What I'm saying
He's
is he he lost some steps though. Like he not as fast or as he used to be.
I mean, I
That's
agree.
all that that's all that means.
I agree with you on that. I was just saying, like, I could see them probably picking them up. I ain't saying like that's the long term
Now, I see him
problem,
as a
like
two tight end. He could be a
you
two
know,
tight end.
problem solver. I'm just saying
Yeah.
I could see them probably getting them and then probably getting another tight end or something in the draft or something like that.
Hmm.
Now, so look at our tight end situation. We got Fannin, and after that, we ain't got nothing.
Yeah,
At
So
one
you
point
but
we
have to
it
had
might not.
ends,
you have to
right?
sign him for your two tight end.
But it might not matter because Stefanski gone. Because we all know Stefanski loved tight ends, so that might not even matter that much.
So you may go get away from that 12 to 13 passes, go more 3-4 to the receiver set.
Right, right, right.
Yeah,
So
All
we'll
right.
see.
absolutely.
So one last two questions before we get off here because we're gonna cut it kind of early. Two questions. First question: do you see the Browns drafting the receiver or them drafting the offensive tackle first?
Tackle for there
Yeah,
ain't but
I say.
one. There's only one receiver really in college football that's big, and that's Jeremiah Smith. The rest of them are so-sos, and they're young players. So yeah, I see tackle.
Yeah, I say tackle. Because I mean, let's say they the same far as talent level. I think you need a tackle. You can get it's more receivers in this draft too, like than it is tackle. So I would say tackle.
True that. True that. And who's to say that Tate might? Who's to say like the Giants might want Tate? I'm just being real. I'm being realistically, like they might want
They
to
might.
extra. So it
It'll
ain't
make
Might
set.
more sense.
don't need a quarterback.
It ain't
They
set
don't,
in
I don't
stone.
think they may need a lineman, but they got their quarterback, and they got already the neighbors. So you can add Tate. That'd be a nice combination for them.
The neighbors tore his ACL, so he ain't gonna be 100%. So they might be thinking like, all right, let's get another receiver besides Robinson and Neighbors. Let's put another, you know what I'm saying, another young buck in there. So what does his name Dart? So Dart can have somebody to throw to, another safety valve, and go from there. So I won't put it past the Giants that they probably wouldn't draft Tate. I just hope we draft something that's gonna benefit us. That's all.
Well, we
Yeah,
got two in the third, two in the first, and two in the second.
Yep.
yeah, yeah,
So we could
yeah.
get two tackles in the first and two receivers in the second, or tackle then receiver, tackle and receiver. So we should get the two four players we need in that first two rounds.
Well, if you're gonna get two tackles in the first round, I'll look at, and it's just observation because I know both Utah tackles will be available, so you might want to check a look at either both of them or one of them.
Hey,
It all
they better do something.
depends on how these receivers do in the playoffs. But I mean, if you look at it, there's no superstar receivers in this playoffs other than Smith, but he's
No,
out. The other
it ain't no.
ones, they're still they're good receivers, but they're not like a Jeremiah Smith.
Oh,
Nah,
hey, all I'm saying
Mendoza
is they better do something.
is gonna be with the Raiders.
Yeah, he definitely going first for sure.
Who's that?
Yeah, he a Raider. He's gonna be a
Mendoza,
Raider.
Mendoza.
You think Mendoza go first? They say Moore is the highest rated one.
Nah, they got Mendoza. Trust me, Raider Nation. They already talking about Mendoza, man.
Okay,
Yeah,
I think New York, the Jets would take. I thought the Raiders would take Moore, and then the Jets would take Mendoza.
Nah, right? Tom Brady there, man. Tom Brady there, trying to
Already.
take.
Okay, I don't know why
I forgot.
he would like Moore over Mendoza. I mean Mendoza over Moore, but
You gotta remember, Tom Brady is he part he ain't a full owner, but he in there to talk to the owner about QBs. You got to understand it was his position, and he like Mendoza.
I wonder is there gonna be somebody that's gonna emerge like a little bit later. You know how the further you get in this draft process, man, they get to bringing up people from North Dakota and you know what I'm saying stuff people don't even be seeing.
You talking
Yeah, that's
about
true.
Simpson? Simpson
Yep.
from is that Alabama?
Well, Simpson, but I'm saying like I wonder is there gonna be somebody that we don't know that could be on the radar right now. But I
What about
mean,
the one
from
from
what we know,
quarterback from Oklahoma?
who is that? Mateer?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Mateer might be. He might. I won't be surprised if the Browns end up taking a swing on him.
And Beck's coming out now
I hope
from
all the
Miami.
quarterbacks go before we pick. To be
I
Hey,
think
honest
Beck.
with you,
I think Beck may. No, you know how they like to push up quarterbacks in the first couple of
man, I
rounds.
ain't gonna lie
So
to you, man. I hope all the quarterbacks be gone before we pick. I don't want no quarterback left on the board, so the Browns be like, well, we already
we
thought
don't need to
about
pick.
it. Man. We're gonna
We don't
draft
need to
this
pick
guy.
quarterbacks in the third round, third, fourth round.
yeah, I can't see us picking nobody early unless
Nah, nah.
somehow like
We got two.
unless somehow one of the ones slide to us like Dante Moore or somebody. You know what I'm saying?
I doubt that.
Which I
At
doubt,
I
right? I
think
16,
doubt
they're gonna
that.
be, I think they're gonna be gone
nah,
before we draft, man, for real.
nah, yeah, he gonna be gone. He ain't gonna be this.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go. He will.
All right, fellas. Well, we're gonna end the show here.
All
Anything y'all
right.
want to say before y'all leave?
Just want to say, everybody, have a wonderful 2026. Um, set some new goals for yourself, and don't let anybody stop you from it. Go Browns in their drafts, the quarterbacks in the coaching search. Go Cavs as we move into the All Star, and who else we got? Anybody else? And that's about it. That's all left.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna just say, buckle up, man. Buckle up.
Buckle up.
You know what I'm
That's
saying? They finna take us for a
You're
ride. You know
right.
what I'm saying?
You're right.
Yeah, get
That's what the
ready.
line's coming. Yeah.
You're right about that. They're gonna definitely the number one thing the Browns always gonna do. They're gonna give you a good show, man. I think they need to be on TNT because they love drama. I'm trying to tell you.
I'm trying to tell you, that's a fact.
They know how to stay relevant, even if they're the sorriest team that stay relevant. Just think about all the years they find some way to stay in the fold.
Look, that's why I started a YouTube channel. Cause look, we can cover the Browns all year with no problem though.
Because they're gonna do something, regardless, even if it's bad, even if it don't have nothing to do with football, they're gonna do something outside of football. You still could talk about it.
Every year, every year you can count on it for sure.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, yeah, no doubt about it. I'm waiting on them too.
Oh yeah, you already know it's gonna be something next year. You already know it's gonna be the Dion hired for the head coach. You already know it's gonna be something crazy gonna happen. I'm trying to tell you, it's gonna be something that we ain't even looking at. They gonna do it because they got Kanye, Kim Kardashian tendencies.
All day long.
If they hired Dion, that'd be
But what
that'd
I'm
just
saying
be
is, what I'm saying
fans be
is
pulling their hair out in Cleveland.
that's the kind of stuff that they do.
Yeah,
That's the
half
kind. I ain't
half the
saying
city
it's
would
gonna
like
happen. Don't
half the
don't put it
city
in my
would be
mouth.
fire.
I'm giving you an example.
Yeah, that
Hey, the
definitely
fans
be.
go, dog. The fans would be going so crazy if they hire Deion
Oh,
Sanders.
Deion Sanders,
Oh my
QB.
God,
You talking about a media circus?
circus. It'll be bad, bro.
Circus.
Mm-mm.
You're the name of that show they used to have on HBO with The Rock.
Yeah,
What was the name of that show?
You,
The football.
you said on HBO?
I can't think of the name of it, man. It used to come on HBO, or I think, or Arrow, HBO Max, or whatever used to come on. The Rock was
What
like
was
the
it
main
like?
character. It was a football series.
Was it like Real Sports or something like that?
You're talking about it was
I
a
can't remember the
streaming
name.
streaming
Yeah, it
football.
was a streaming.
Yeah, I know
I
what you're
can't
talking
remember
about.
the name
Yeah,
of it, but that
I really
it's
didn't
gonna
watch
be crazy, just like that show.
it.
I ain't even hip to that.
Just
That's
like that
crazy. I got to
show.
look that up.
Yeah, it's an older show, but The Rock was supposed to be the anchor for that show. It was cool the first couple of shows, and then and like the writers didn't know how to write or something.
I never watched it. So.
Yeah, I ain't hip. I gotta check that out on YouTube. See if they got it on YouTube somewhere. Some clips.
All right.
Ballers, that's what it was called.
Ballers, yeah, ballers. That's what it was.
Ballers. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out. Check it out.
Yeah.
It was only like maybe 4 seasons maybe of it. It didn't last that long because, like I said,
No, it didn't last that long.
they kind of just used the staple. Yeah, they just
That
how you
must-
use my name as try to watch it.
Yeah, and them guys, they didn't even really look like athletes, pro athletes.
Yeah, that might have came on when I didn't have cable because I don't remember that at all. That's great.
It came out like
2015.
2015. It came out like 2015. So that was almost 11 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Early 2000s. Yeah.
I ain't here.
Yeah, that's how it was.
Okay.
It was a blur. Trust me, it was a blur.
Okay, shit.
You probably find it streaming.
Well,
I'm sure.
Before I leave, like I said, stay safe. If you live in the city of Cleveland, man, be careful. You know, it's been a lot of craziness been happening. I hate to say the negative stuff that's been happening, but senseless violence has to stop at a certain point, man.
Yeah.
That's almost senseless violence has to stop, man.
You spoke into existence. We're gonna hold it at that. Things will get better.
Yeah, please be careful out there, and protect yourself if needed, and don't be in certain places. I guess try to use your common sense if you got it. If you don't got common sense, then I don't know what to tell you. But
if you don't got common sense, just stay in the house, man. If you ain't got common sense.
You just stay in the house. Just
stay in the house.
DoorDash everything and stay on your Amazon and order what you need.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. All right, y'all. We'll see y'all next Monday.
Right.
College playoffs will be done by then, right? Or they'll be playing the championship. Yeah.
No. They'll have one more week.
Yeah, that's another week after that.
All right, cool. Yeah, we'll be talking about that.
We got. No. Yeah. No, this is it. This is the third game.
The championship.
The third game, yeah.
Yeah, the championship though. They got to play the championship, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, the
week off of the championship, but they're going straight to it.
Yep. All right, y'all.
Yeah.
We'll catch y'all next week, y'all. Y'all have a good night.
All right. Peace, everybody.
Peace.